How you guys doing? Um, on my thing on my head. My hair was wet earlier. Um, cause I washed it, so it's still a little damp, you know. But how you guys doing? You guys doing good? Doing great? Um, hope you guys are doing okay. But what's today? The 16th. Uh, every time I get on this thing, I'm always yawning. I don't know why, but you know, people. This is about people and trying to please others. So there's times in your life when you're young and you may not always know what to do. You may not always know which direction you're supposed to go or unsure of what it is that you're supposed to do. So you go off of what others tell you and you do what they tell you to do. And, you know, you become this thing that's dependent on other people's reassurance. You know, it could come from childhood where you have incidences happen to you as a child, um, or you have an issue with, I suppose, abandonment, or you you have low self-esteem, or you may not think so highly of yourself at times because of certain trauma or certain things, and you have a hard time not necessarily thinking for yourself, but you have a hard time um maybe making mistakes, or you'd be because you're worried about messing up, and you're worried about disappointing people and letting them down, you know. Or and that's another thing is, you know, people may have high expectations of you from a young age, and sometimes it's because, well, a lot of people who um children of immigrants, their parents came here from another land, which the definition of immigrant, but they came here from another land for a better life. And, you know, they do this so that you can have a better life. They can not only can they have a better life, but they can make a better life for you. And at times, you know, you can be appreciative of it, but it's a lot of it's high expectations, a lot of pressure, and can become a thing where you feel like if you're not doing exactly what they want you to do, like you're letting them down, or you're disappointing them, or you're making a decision for yourself. It may not be what they agree with, but you may feel like you're disappointing them because it's not the thing that they wanted you to do. So it turns into So it turns into a fear of deciding to do something on your own and then making the mistake, and having to admit, maybe if you do make the mistake, having to admit that they were right, or you feel like they may be right, or like they're not going to support you, or they're not going to be there for you if you decide to not do what they say whenever they say it. So it becomes a tough thing. But the best thing to do is to do for you. Do for you, and the people that truly support you, they'll be there for you. They'll be there for you. And don't look to always please everybody, because at the end of the day, not everybody's going to like you. Not everybody's going to like you. And if you try to get everybody to like you, if your thing is to make sure that everybody likes you, then you'll be disappointed in the end of the day. There's this saying one of my mentors told me years back. Would you rather be at war with everybody else and at peace with yourself? Or would you rather be at peace with everybody and at war with yourself? And that hit me. And because there was a certain moment where I was anxious about making certain decision. And funny enough, I had it in I had it as one of my videos 4 years ago. And I was there. I had it as one of my videos. So it was me making a decision that maybe wouldn't go well with everybody else. But something that, maybe I felt I had to make. It was my decision to deal with, and my decision to live with, to live with the consequences. And that saying, it put me at more ease. It put me at more ease, where because it's basically saying, no matter what anybody says, no matter what decision you make, it's not affecting everybody nearly as much as it affects you. Because when you make certain decisions, especially to please others, you look back at the end of the day. And you got to look at yourself in the mirror. You got to look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, are you proud of the decision that you made? Or is this something that you regret, that will fill you with regret? Because no matter what you decide to do, if you're happy with what you see in the mirror, Then it doesn't matter what anybody else says. Doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, you have to make a decision for yourself. You have to make a decision for yourself. You have to. Because it's tough. It's tough. Hold on. It's tough, you know. But making decisions with your life, choosing what to do, choosing whether to do something or not, isn't always easy. And sometimes you're not going to have the help of others. Sometimes you have to make the call on your own. And if it's not the right call, you got to learn from it. If it's the right call, then yeah. But you have to learn to trust your instincts and to not rely on others to do it for you. You know. So you got to look at yourself in the mirror with every decision you make. That's really it. Okay. Oh, God. The fourth yawn on the video, but I hope I didn't get y'all yawning. Because you know how contagious yawning is. Because even through a screen, you could still get somebody else yawning. So, but yeah. If you guys liked the video, hit the like button, comment, subscribe. You know, tell your friends. Tell their friends to tell their friends. And tell all their friends, and we'll all be friends. nah, that's, but, yeah. Hope you guys have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.